The whole school failed because of me. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi everyone, I hope you guys have been good. I hope you've been staying beautiful. It's amazing to have you back here. Today I'm going to be sharing a story with you, and I believe that you're going to find this interesting. You just have to stay with me till the end of the story. Yeah, so I attended a mixed school in Lagos, Nigeria, and we had a lot of amazing students. I mean, students that are very excellent, intelligent, A students, right? I had amazing classmates, and all my life, all my childhood, being a teenager also, I've always been an A student. I've always been at least the very first to 5 students in every classroom. Now, this is me in my senior secondary school right now. I was in say SS1, SS2. That's before you write WAEC and all that. And we had been invited by another school in the neighborhood for a competition, and this competition is usually like an annual thing where students come from different places far and near, and then you represent your school. Now I've had like my seniors go for this particular program, and we know how we celebrate it in the school. Everybody's always looking forward to it. Now I'm a senior, and it was our turn to go and represent the school. This is something that everyone is looking forward to. And just because at the time I was like the second best student in my classroom. We had close to like say 50 students on an average, and I was like the second best student at the time. So of course I was one of the persons who was going to go and represent the school. So we had 4 of us, like the 4 best students in school at the time. So we were going to have debates. We were also going to have quiz. So we were given the topic that is the organizing team had come up with to go and come up with something. And then we came around for like a test run. So I did my part, did my debates, the other person did theirs, and at the end of the day they found 2 of us as the best guys who can represent the school, because they came up with solid points and they were well put together. Now these guys, 2 of them good, so the other 2 of us, they just resorted to we would figure out who would end up being the representative for quiz. Debate is good already, so there was no test run for quiz, right? They just agreed like, okay, these guys are good, right? Now this is it. We got ready for this competition. It was going to be a big one. So there were 4 guys representing the school, which I was part of, and then there were going to be like some other persons who would just go and cheer us on. And then there was some teachers who were going to accompany us in the school bus, and all those thingy. So now when I figured that I wasn't going to be part of the guys that were going to be debating, I felt bad. First off, this is an area of strength for me. I've always known when it comes to like those stuff that you memorize in your head, or like general knowledge, or cause and effect, it has not exactly been an area of strength for me. I know that. But if you want me to like do other things, maybe like speak, carry people along, motivate others, do all of those things, you'll find me give my best to it. So in my area of strength, I had been told that I wasn't good enough, right? So that made me kind of feel bad. So now I'm thinking, what am I going to do? I can't go all the way to that school and not do anything. I'm definitely not going to be one of those people that will go and cheer them on. No way. I have to be one of the persons doing one of the key things there. I. So it was a day to the event. The teachers had come to a conclusion that, okay, if Jane, so the best student in my class, like all the way from GSS1, junior secondary school, was Jane Aimudogbe. She's still a very good friend. And I've always come second until one time like that I took the first from her hand. It was for a short while, but it felt good. I'm not going to divert. So a day two, they had spoken to us that okay, Jane and Shewa, Jane and one other guy, one of our guys, Ebuka, shout out to my guy, Ebuka, was going to represent for the debate because their test run was very good. And then Shewa and the other guy, Chisom is also like the third best student in the school, like it's very good too. We're going to be there for quiz. So myself and Chisom are going to represent for quiz. Now this is it. I knew immediately I was told that I was going to represent the school for the quiz that we were going to fail. Wait, it was not me looking down on myself. It was me being honest. It was me knowing that there's somebody that I can actually do it better. I know that if Jane had gone for debate, she's going to kill it. If that same Jane had gone for quiz, she's still going to kill it. Like, no cap. But the problem is, I wanted to be a part of it. I can't afford to go all the way there and not do anything and just go and clap for them. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. So I just wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to be like, oh, so Shewa represented the school, yada 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 stuff. And again, there was this fine boy. There was this fine boy that, I was crushing on, and then we had been doing some talking stage, some midnight talks at night, and I can't afford to. The guy when I asked me that how did the competition go, I'm not telling him that I only went there to be looking at the people. Ow, like it's not gonna make sense. I thought that it would be better when I say, oh, I did this, we won. The glamour, the hype and everything. It was just pride. And so I just said, okay, I would read harder and, prove that, yes, I can do it. So we went for the quiz and we lost. In short, we took first from the back. You know what that means? No, jokes aside, we came second to the last. Yeah. So we had like 6 schools and we came second to the last. That is, myself and Chisom, who had represented in the category for quiz, we did absolutely rubbish. We could barely answer the questions. Most of it were maths questions and then some general knowledge thingy. And we failed. Oh my Jesus. We failed. The other guys for the debate, they came second, I think. Second or first. Like they were good. And everybody clapped for them. It was amazing. My teachers felt like, oh, at least these ones had, sense enough to help us bring something home. We are not completely, ashamed or like covering our faces. Now, I get back to the school and, we are going straight to the principal's office and they are cheering everybody on and they are asking, okay, what did you do? Okay, oh, you came first. Oh, wow, amazing. You, what did you, we came 4th out of 6. You guys didn't do well. What's up? What happened? Yada, 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 yada. Now, this is what I want to bring out from this story. I've changed. I've evolved. I'm becoming better by the day. Like, I've far, far, far different from all this. Now I'm doing better. But what I learned from that is sometimes you want to save your face and you end up just ruining the whole thing. So because of me, the whole school failed. I wish I had taken that into consideration, that it was not just about me. It was not about me. It was about the school. I am an ambassador for the school right now. I am representing the school. So it is not my name per se. It is the school's name. And so that was how, the school's name entered into the mud. I'm sorry, but I believe that if I had been wise, I should have seen that it was to the glory of the school, not mine. Right, it would have been better to say that, oh, the school won, we won in all the competition, rather than, oh, Adeshewa represented for quiz, she killed it, they came first. That was what I wanted to happen. And Not like it can't happen. Of course it can. But I know that I didn't have strength for that thing, for that area. If it was something different, if it was a dance competition, trust me, there's no way. Well, bringing the first position to the house. Oh, definitely. But, it wasn't my area of strength, and yet I still put my head into it, and at the long run tarnished the image of the old school, not just mine. Right now, the crush. Oh my god! Thank God my crush was, a member of my school. So he didn't need to ask me a question. And on the assembly ground, as they were talking about it, even him too, he has heard that, something went wrong at the place. So yeah, this is just me just saying that I've gotten better, and I've come to learn that it is more better to actually live beyond yourself. Live beyond yourself. The first reason why you are there is because of who has kept you there, not because of yourself. So it was school that had brought me in, not for myself. So I should first take into consideration school. And it just applies to every area of our life in the line of, your divine purpose. It is God who has given you the purpose. It is God who has made you come on earth in the first place. And so your life should not be outside the one that has brought you here, because your life in totality should be to the glory of God. And now as an adult, in every area of my life, like even in friendship, when I go for like team building, or giving something to do, like a task or a responsibility or something, if I find someone who can do it better than me, I am giving it to them to do. There is more glory in that when it is well done than me struggling to do, and it ends up looking all shabby and ridiculous. So it is better to like do it better. And then I took a course during my master's degree called talent management. Your ability to be able to manage the people around you, your ability to be able to spot talents. So I'm grateful to God for that gift. I can see a person's strength, I can see a person's weakness, and help them to maximize their strength more. Because one of the things I think we do is we place more energy on our weaknesses. We are trying so hard to work on your weakness. You're trying so hard to work on your weaknesses that you forget to actually maximize the strength that you have. You have a strength, maximize it. Use it very well. It doesn't mean that, you take attention away from your weakness or not work on them. You work on them, but more than that, you are maximizing your strength. You are maximizing that area of strength that you have. Do you understand? So yeah, the whole school failed. Okay, this is not something I'm supposed to be laughing about, but it's been years back, and things have gotten better and all that. But this is me just telling you, whether you're that person to, you go through things like this, you're in a situation whereby, yeah, you've been called to lead, you've been called to actually do something, but you know very well that there are better persons who can do this thing. Let them do it. That's one of the core things about leadership. Leadership is a call to serve. Leadership is a call to serve. It is not really about you. It's about the people around you or the people under you getting better. My proof of good leadership is the ability to point hands to the results that I have. So what's your result? Who have you produced? What have you produced? What fruits can people see that would make them, point hands and say, you have done this, you've done better. So don't allow your flesh, don't allow pride to take charge of your thinking faculty, making you want to always be you. There are people better than you. Manage their talents, give them wings to fly, and at the end of the day, you'll be glad that you did so. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Pretty short, but there's a lot to take from it, and I'm just grateful to God today for who I've become. And I hope that as you join me on this on this channel, where the focus is becoming your faith and becoming who God has called you to be, becoming better in your everyday living. I hope that the Lord bless you in this week, and I really look forward to hearing from you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, give me feedbacks, and I hope to see you next week. next week, Friday, 6 p.m. Same time. Love you. Bye.